YouTube, what's going on? YouTube, what is going on? What is happening, man? YouTube, what's going on? What's happening? What's good? Just talk, bro. Yeah, I mean, that's what you get. Take one. YouTube, what's going on? YouTube, what is going on? What is happening, man? Of course, it's your guy. One more time, DEDRICKHJR, and I'm back with another fragrance video. Smell good, family. Hopefully, everyone is doing well, doing great, doing fantastic. Positive energy, positive vibes. Y'all know how we rock out here on this channel. Positive vibes only. I do not tolerate any type of negativity on this channel whatsoever. All right. So today we are back with our weekly rotation video covering every fragrance that I wore during the week of March the 17th. And I believe this is the 106th edition of the weekly rotation for me, at least. It is my favorite video to do each and every week. Keeps me on my toes. As far as my rotation, wearing different things, experiencing them, and I always look forward to just walking you guys through my week. All right, so before we get started, the 15K giveaway is live. All right, so after you watch this video, you can go and enter it on the 15K giveaway video. All right, let's go ahead and get started. All right, up first on Sunday, I debuted this fragrance, gave it a full wearing. This is a fantastic fragrance, fantastic. From the House of Mind Games, we have Sans Voir. Sans Voir. I love the note of rose. It is one of my favorite notes, bar none. And each time I get to smell something where it's represented in a different fashion, it just blows my mind. So you get this grapefruit, this rose, this sea salt, Palo Santo combination with this fragrance. Quality is next level with this. This is one of the best rose fragrances that I ever came across. The difference with most rose fragrances that I have, they kind of lean on the heavier side. Not this one. This is very fresh and clean, very versatile. You can wear to the office, you can wear to brunch, you can wear even casually. But what separates this is the quality and the journey that this goes on. I really enjoyed this wear. I'm going to get a lot of wears out of this spring and summer. And Mind Games, they just don't disappoint. They just don't disappoint, man. So if you're interested in this, you want to get you a sample or even jump off the cliff and get you a full bottle. Not jump off the cliff. Even if you want to blind buy and get you a full bottle at your own discretion, I recommend sampling. Head over to mindgames.com, use Dedrick10 and save you 10%. If you love rose, you need to check this out on Sunday. From the House of Mind Games, we have Sans Voir. Sans Voir. All right, moving along to Monday. I hope I said Sunday, but moving along to Monday, I emptied out my decant of this highly hyped fragrance that's caught storm, that's caught a big storm of hype. That's what it is. Shout out to my brother Jason Virtue for sending this my way, and I emptied it out from the House of Ex Nihilo. We went with Blue Talsman. All right, the decant is empty. The decant is empty. I tested it and sampled it on an episode of What's in a Bag. It is stellar. I emptied the decant on that this past Monday. I'm going to get a full bottle at some point in time, but I'm a patient man these days, so I'm going to wait for the price to kind of shift and see if I can catch a sale and kind of go for it then. So, I know it's going to be there. I have some other things on my list that I want to grab, but the wearing experience of this is beautiful. Beautiful citrus. That pear note really stands out. Sparkly citrus, that ginger spice. Just beautiful, beautiful, beautiful scent. Especially with me living down here in Florida, it could definitely come in handy. So on Monday, we emptied the clip, so to speak, of my bottle of Blue Talsman from Ex Nihilo. All right. Moving along to Tuesday. Now, I live in Florida, and if you live in Florida, you know how fickle and bipolar our weather is. And for the next 2 days, we went from waking up in the high mid 60s and not really getting out of the high 70s, and then all of a sudden we dropped down to the 40s. All right, so the next 2 days we kind of switched up the pace and we went with some darker fragrances, and we wore one of my favorites from the House of Parfums de Marly. We went with Nuit Exclusive. Leighton exclusive on Tuesday. Man, I love the original Leighton. Lord knows I do. But this is just far superior. The coffee and the oud that have been added to this DNA. It's spicier, it's smokier. You still get that vanilla sweetness, that apple touch. You know, the spiciness come off a little bit saffrony, but it's just quality, and it's just the DNA. And for the cooler weather, I still wear my Leighton. I really, really do, but I wear it a lot more casually these days. But when I'm trying to make a statement, man, I'm really trying to switch up the tone. This is just one of the ones I like to bring out on Tuesday, and much cooler day from the House of Parfums de Marley. We went with Leighton exclusive. This stuff is a banger for sure. I love this stuff. All right. Up next on Wednesday, I revisited a fragrance that I haven't worn in probably about a year and a half, maybe even 2 years. I can't remember the last time that I wore it, but I was reminded of just how much I love it and just how good it is. From the house of Salvatore Ferragamo, we have Uomo Signature. Man, I remember getting this bottle a few years back, and I was so hyped to have it. It was one of the more sought after bottles at the time, but I guess I didn't really truly appreciate it until now. I always thought it was good, but today, as I talk to you guys, it's that much better. A leather-based fragrance with some coffee. There's some like a whiskey, boozy tone to it as well. There's some sweetness in here. This is a masculine fragrance that has some sex appeal to it. It's almost like a mass appealing leather. Most people smell this and they're gonna really, really like it. You know, even if those who are scared of leather, it's not a tough leather in here whatsoever. It's a very, very soft, kind of sweet leather in this fragrance, but the coffee and the booze feel to it really gives it some life, and this is awesome. I think there's 2 or 3 compliments very early on in my day walking into the office wearing this fragrance, and it is really good. And before the cool air really gets up out of here, I'm gonna spin this one more time. From the house of Salvatore Ferragamo on Wednesday, we're with Uomo Signature. Doesn't get talked about a lot these days, but this right here is a real good one, especially if you love leather. All right, Uomo Signature. And coming out of Wednesday, going into Thursday, the weather just said, okay, we're done with the cool. We're gonna lay off the cool temperatures. We're gonna kind of warm you up a little bit. Cool. On Thursday, I was floating, man. I was out and about, just moving around. Shout out my guy Steven, man. Hooked up with my guy Steven. We had lunch. Kind of just rolled around when I saw Miss Heather, just kind of moved around, did some fragrance smelling and took care of some stuff. And the weather was beautiful, and this scent complemented that. From the house of Chanel, we have Allure Homme Edition Blanche. It's really Edition Blanche, but I call it Blanche. One of the best that Chanel has ever created. Lemon, beautiful lemon citrus, kind of like a candied lemon. Beautiful creaminess from that sandalwood. There's vanilla. There's reference to this being like a lemon meringue pie. It's not like ultra gourmandy, but that lemon and that vanilla and that sandalwood really come off in a gourmandish type way. But it's not overly sweet, so don't think it's like a sweet piece of cake, because it's not. Just puts you in the mindset of that. But this is awesome stuff. Great for the springtime, great for the summertime. You can do a lot with this fragrance. Very versatile. I tend to wear it when I'm just kind of moving around, hanging out, floating. And spring and summer date nights is another way for me to wear this and enjoy it. My wife loves it as well. She thinks it smells really, really good. And this stuff is awesome. You only can get this online and in duty free in your airports and your cruise line. So I've never seen this in store, like never seen this physically in the store. So it's one of those rare Pokemon catches that you can find out there. So shout out to my brother Dunbar for thinking about me when he was in the Bahamas and saw this, and he scooped this up for me for sure. So this stuff is stellar. From the house of Chanel on Thursday, we have Allure Homme Edition Blanche. Edition Blanche. We just kind of get a little fancy with it. All right. On Friday, weather changed again. We were dealing with rain and wind. It was a little cooler out. So my son and his friends, they were out for spring break. So I decided to take them to the movies. and just kind of hang out with them for a little bit. We're gonna go see Kung Fu Panda 4. It's like that. Y'all should go check it out, all right? But this was my fragrance of the day, scent of the day. I decided I wanted to test this and see what it could really do. This is good, y'all. From the House of Paris Corner, from the Ministry of Oud line, we have Oud Royale. Oud Royale. So I tested this one out, man. I thought it was the perfect occasion due to the weather. And then with me coming out the elements, going into the movie theater, kind of cooler. You know, you guys know how it is at the movies. It's a little cooler in there. And this just works. Now, I definitely get what people are saying. Excellent scent. And by the way, this is cloning one of the more expensive, highly touted creeds, Royal Oud, which is really good. This is close to Royal Oud. It's not a one of one, but a lot of similarities in here. But the one thing that I did notice, and why I really wanted to wear it, because I wanted to see this whole performance thing. People say it's really, really good, but it goes flat really quickly. So my skin, I got about 6 hours. I got about 6 hours of really solid performance, which is more than enough. Go to the movies, you get something to eat, you come back home, I'm good. But this is something that I would like to wear to the office. So I'm thinking about putting a little bit of some Isobe Super on me and then throwing this on top just to give it a little bit more push. We'll see. But for what you guys have been saying, I experienced it. So that doesn't deter me. This is an excellent scent. You get the spices, you get the oud touch, some citrus notes in here as well. Really, really, really good masculine scent. Much confidence, has some sex appeal to it. Kind of, it smells like money. It smells like money and confidence. That's what this smells like. Got this for a Grapevine Aroma Concepts. You know, until I get my hands on the original Royal Oud, well, one day I will. But I must say, I'm not gonna be as pressed because I really enjoyed this. I really enjoyed it. It's really good on Friday in a very rainy, cloudy, windy type of atmosphere, a little bit cooler outside. This is what we went with, tested it out, and it worked out pretty well for me. From the House of Paris Corner, from the Ministry of Oud line, we have Oud Royale. The Ministry of Oud line is really, really good. They have some really top-notch fragrances for sure. All right, coming out of Friday, I'm telling y'all, our weather down here is bipolar. It's crazy around this time of year. But coming out of Friday, we go into Saturday where it was beautiful again. Beautiful again. Me and the wife, we went out and enjoyed the day, enjoyed each other's time. We hung out all day long. It just made the best, had the best day, and it was just really awesome. So I decided to test this out. It was a little bit warmer out. The shorts were out, wearing shorts, you know, really cool vibe. And I said, let's see what this is about. I normally wouldn't wear this during this, you know, the type of weather that I was in. I think I'm gonna be wearing this when it's really warm out, really hot out. But I just wanted to test it. From the House of Paris Corner, I think it's from Paris Corner, but it's from the North Stag line. We have Trois, the number 3 from the North Stag collection. They have 4 different ones. This is a clone of Louis Vuitton's Imagination. This stuff is fire. Citrus, fresh spicy ginger. There's a tea-like feel to this. Man, this stuff is awesome. My wife said it smelled great on me. Summertime classic. This is just going to be a summertime banger. It performed decent on my skin the first time around. With this being an straight to parfum concentration, I got a solid 7 hours, 6 to 7 hours. That's more than enough for what I was doing. Me and my wife, we were out for right around that time range, and it really worked out. Got a compliment at the nail shop that we went to. Got some pedicures done. Take care of your feet, fellas. Don't be out here ripping up the sheets and scratching up your girl legs and feet. Be considerate. Anyway, so we were there, got a compliment there. The young man who was manning the desk said, "Oh, you smell good, man." I appreciate it. He didn't ask what I was wearing, but he told me that I smell good. So fun fragrance, cool fragrance, hangout vibe type of scent, warmer weather, beast, and this was really, really good. Solid performance, great quality, and I probably won't ever touch Imagination from Louis Vuitton. Because of the price point, yes, but this gets me close enough. Good stuff on Saturday to close out the week. Kind of date day with the wife. We went with North Stag Impressions. Trois. Number 3. That's what we went with, all right? All right, smell good family. So that's gonna wrap up the week. of my fragrance, this week's version of the weekly rotation, man, we had some bangers, man. We had a good week of fragrance, man. Debuted some stuff, got re-familiar with some other things, and just a really good week, man. So let me know down below, Smell Good family, what fragrances did you guys wear this week? What did you love? What did you hate? What was your standouts? What you ain't wearing no more? Whatever it is, let me know down below in the comments. I love to read your guys' weekly rotations, man. It's really dope to see. Y'all be putting me on the stuff, reminding me of stuff when I see your guys' comments, for sure. So appreciate all the love and support. As always, the 15K giveaway is live. Y'all check it out, and enter for a chance to win some really dope stuff. All right, so until next time, y'all be cool, be safe, take care of yourselves. Y'all know what it is. Positive energy, positive vibes. That's how we rock out here on this channel. Remember, what you put out into this world is exactly what you are going to get back. That's the fact, man. Splack it up, splack it down, splack it that thing all around. Appreciate y'all, man. You know, we at 15K. That's crazy. Appreciate y'all. Peace.